Hey everyone, I'm back, and today we're going to be talking about Nyad. And this movie came out in 2023, and it's currently on Netflix. And I saw it because it was nominated for a couple Oscars, and I decided to check it out because now is a good as time as any. And I enjoyed the movie overall, and I thought it was a good story. I liked how things were presented for the most part. We had really great performances. I thought Jodie Foster did a really great job, and Anna Burning was really great in it too. And she does a really great job at portraying Diana Nyad. And I don't really know anything about the real life person. And this story was like a complete mystery to me. And I watched it and I enjoyed it. I thought it was a good story. It was kind of interesting. Had some interesting characters, good dialogue, scenes that worked for me. I enjoyed the drama and I enjoyed the basic concept of the movie and what it tried to focus on. You learn things about the story, and that's about it. I like how this movie looks visually, although there is one element that kind of distracts me aside from some cheesy special effects. And those are just like underwater shots every once in a while. And you can clearly tell that it's in a computer, or at the very least, it looks like you're just staring at a computer at points. But one thing that bugs me is this is something that happens quite often is that they keep switching how the film looks. Like, I don't know the best way to describe it, but it looks like you're watching on like a 480p TV or something, and the quality kept shifting in every scene, and I was like, why are we doing this? It doesn't feel like there's much of a purpose to it. Like when we're getting clips of how this stuff happened on TV back in like 1978, like it fits in that context because that's the best we had to offer. And also that's what it looked like on TV. But in this movie, like they keep switching that, and it's not footage from, I don't know, 50 years ago. And instead, it's just the mid to early 2010s. And it keeps changing whenever it does this. And it's just very distracting. And I don't understand what they were going for. It kind of felt like they were trying to do something that American Made did, where they were trying to make it look like a documentary. And they just didn't really succeed. And kind of the same thing here is that the visuals kept pulling me out of the movie. And this is not something I had a problem with Free Solo. And from memory, I thought that movie looked pretty nice and had some really impressive shots. And it's the same directors. That's why I'm mentioning that movie in the first place. I still think that this is a good movie and it's thoroughly enjoyable, but beyond the story and the performances, there really wasn't a whole lot for me here. I did not really enjoy the music for the film. It was just nothing special. And it's from the same composer who did like every Wes Anderson movie from Fantastic Mr. Fox all the way up to Asteroid City, and did a bunch of other movies that I can't remember off the top of my head. But talented composer. He's made good music before, but this one, it just didn't really do much for the film. I did, however, appreciate that it was used sparingly. It wasn't overbearing. It wasn't overly used. That much I appreciate about it, but when we do get it, it's like, yeah, it's here, but you're not doing anything for the scene. And one thing that I was kind of enjoying about this movie is that whenever our main character goes underwater and we get flashbacks of what her childhood was like, building up to like this big event where she was going to swim from Cuba all the way to Florida and didn't quite make it, and like all the build up that led up to that. And I liked that. I liked how that was being explored, and it gave us an insight to what her mentality is like and what shaped her into the person she is now. And that I liked. However, it was so overused to the point where it got kind of irritating. And that's another problem that I have with the movie, is that this movie is very repetitive. Like, scenes don't really feel like they're being progressed. It's just the same thing happening over and over again. and nothing new is added to each scene. And I just feel as though this movie could have been shorter, and that issue would have been maybe not fixed, but not hurt the movie as much. I just didn't feel as though it needed to be 2 hours. And that's about all I have to say about Nyad. It was good. I liked the characters, I liked the performances, and I liked what it was trying to explore. There were things that I really did appreciate about the movie. There were points where the movie did look nice, and I do think it's a good story, but by the end of the day, I just feel like this could have been in the hands of someone with a bit more personality, and it could have really explored a lot of these things in a way that was more interesting to watch, because overall, I just didn't really get much out of this film. Check it out for sure. I just don't think it's anything amazing. And with all that being said, I'm going to give Nyad a 6 out of 10. Thank you for watching my videos as always. If you enjoyed this review, be sure to leave a like and comment down below you thought of Nyad, and my social media links, they will all be in the description, so follow me there. And last but not least, subscribe to be a part of Foley Nation, and I'll see you when I get my next review up, and that is going to be for Devil in a Blue Dress. So look forward to that, but until I get that up, thank you for watching and have a great day.